Hey, family, what's happening? It's me, Pastor Chris, lead pastor here at Movement Church, and I guess I could say senior pastor because I've been here long enough now. I probably should drop the title lead and go for senior pastor at this point. Just celebrated 23 years here of God's goodness and God's glory. And this week alone, I was taken back to something the Lord showed me 17 years ago. 17 years. I was in some revival services in Florida, and while there, the Lord gave me what I only can describe as an open vision, a vision of something to come. I've only had one of those in my life, and it was in Lakeland, Florida at that time. And while I was in this state where God was showing me something, almost like a commercial, a snapshot of something, the Lord began to show me this house. And over this house, there was an angel, an angelic being. That's the only way I can describe it. And as the church would worship, and as the church would go into God's presence, as the church would pursue God, this angel would begin to pour out wine over the house. Now, we know wine is representation of the Holy Spirit, of the power of the Lord. And I've always thought about that vision. And in that vision, I could see the church worshiping and this wine being poured out, this glory being poured out. Well, I've sat on that vision for 17 years. And I've often asked God, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? And I'm not saying last Sunday was it, but I'm not saying it's not it either. Because this past Sunday, we always have phenomenal services here at Movement Church. And I'm not just saying that because it's our church. We just honestly do. God's passion or God's presence is being poured out and God's moving in a dynamic way. But Sunday was different. We just stepped into something. We moved into something. There was a tangible presence of the Lord in the house this past Sunday. Didn't even get to preach. Now, growing up, we saw that a lot. The preacher wouldn't get to preach. The power of God would be pouring out. And we saw it a lot growing up. But this past Sunday, it was just different. It was intense. It was just, like I said, it was almost you could touch it. It was so tangible. It was thick in the atmosphere. And I just really felt like in that service that God was telling me, you stepped into something. You stepped into something. We have come full circle in this thing, and we are seeing what God has promised. Now, I know churches all over the area are seeing a move of God. If you can't see a move of God right now, I don't know what you're doing wrong, because God is pouring out his presence. But as for 100 Tippett Road, I can't speak for everybody else. Got a lot of great pastors, a lot of good friends, a lot of good churches. I can't speak for them. I really can't even speak for the body itself, but I can speak for this house. We have stepped into something. God is pouring out something rich in this season. I know this for a few reasons, because for the past few weeks, the enemy has been trying to attack. The enemy's been trying to move into our services. He's been trying to strategically position himself, all because I believe the Lord is strategically doing something as well. Now, we know the enemy can't see the future. We know the enemy can't read our mind. We know the enemy doesn't know the mind of God in that aspect, but the enemy does know when we are on the verge of something. He's been around long enough. He understands it. And so we are a praying church. We are a worshiping church. We are a church that's full of the word of the Lord. And I just have this inkling that God is up to something. And what God showed me 17 years ago, Movement Church, I just really feel like telling you that I think we're on the precipice of what I seen God show me 17 years ago. I think this house is on the verge of a major, major move of God, the likes of which this area has may never seen before. Now, I don't say that prideful. I don't say that arrogantly. I don't say that in the aspect that our church is better than somebody else, because we're not. I'm just telling you, for Movement Church, we are seeing God do something right now. I wanted so bad to go back and have service on Sunday night, but I knew it. I didn't feel right about it just yet. I didn't want to spring it on nobody and whatnot. And sometimes you're worried nobody will show back up. But I'm telling you this, I'm putting together some services now. I'm putting together some revivals now. I'm putting some stuff together. I've got a few calls out to some guys I really trust, that I really think can help bring these fresh words and these fresh moves. Not that we don't have what we need, but sometimes you want a voice to come from the outside to confirm what you feel God doing. One of those things that we're going to do is have a 24-hour day of his presence, day of worship. We're just going to have worship and word and prayer and devotion and just going after God's presence for 24 hours straight. We're putting that together right now. Hopefully that's going to be rolling out in the next few weeks. We just have a lot of good. I just sense that God is doing something phenomenal. And I'm saying all of that to say this: I want you to be a part of it. I want you to pray. I want you to fast. I want you to get in here. If you don't have to miss church, don't miss church. I'm just telling you, You don't want to miss what God's going to do in this season. I know vacation season's coming up. I know school's getting out. I know there's a lot of traveling going on, and I get all of that. Enjoy that time. But if you're in town and if you're able to be at 100 Tippett Road, be at 100 Tippett Road. God is doing something phenomenal in this season. We literally seen an amazing miracle take place this past Sunday morning. I'll talk more about that Sunday morning in person, but we just saw God do something phenomenal. While we were here, there was a child that we were connected to in this house, started having a major medical issue. The church went to praying, God went to moving, and the child came home that night. My Lord, amazing to see what God's doing. Like I said, I say all of that to say this. I don't know exactly what God is going to do in this season, but I know this: you don't want to miss it and you want to be a part of it. Now, here's how this thing works. We have to stay excited about what God's doing. We have to. We have to serve what God's doing. We have to believe in what God's doing. You know, our services are longer than normal services. You know, we get here early, we stay late. And I know sometimes that's a lot. Listen to me. It'll be worth it if God does what I think he's going to do in this hour. I'm just telling you right now. And I'm saying that what I seen God do in that vision 17 years ago, I think the door's being open, family. I think it is. I've had so many people from this past Sunday tell me they never been in nothing like that. They never been in nothing like that. And I don't know that I've been in services. I really have. And I've been in some great services, but Sunday just felt different. It felt like there was a shift in the atmosphere. And I know we use that term lightly. I knew we use that term a lot. Preachers do. Oh, there's a shift in the atmosphere. But I just sensed something different on Sunday morning. So I'm saying all that to say this: don't miss what God's about to do. These are about to be some of the greatest hours of the church. We are about to see God do something absolutely phenomenal in this house and really in the body of Christ. I'm telling you, get your babies in church, get your babies in the house, get your family in the house. We're going to start rolling out some services. We may start doing sporadic services here and there, just where we literally go after the presence of God. I don't know what this thing's going to look like. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but I know this, that if we'll go after God's presence together, we're going to see people saved. We're going to see homes restored. We're going to see bodies healed. We're going to see lives changed. I'm not just getting together to have church. This is not a social club. It's not. This is a place where we meet the presence of the Lord and our lives are changed forever. I understand we're not just some casual, seeker-sensitive church where you can come in and feel good and leave feeling good. Sometimes you get challenged to go a little bit deeper. But I'm telling you right now, if you will push into this thing, if you will believe with us, we are going to see God do something phenomenal. I wish I could have seen what was happening inside the building in that vision. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. I saw the people in my spirit. I saw in this vision, I saw the people worshiping. I could see the praises leaving the building, and I could see this wine flowing on the building, but I could not see what was happening in the house. But I believe with everything inside of me that we are about to see what was happening inside this house. There's a greater glory coming in this hour. The power of God's being poured out. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. I'm going to share more on Sunday morning. I hope I get to preach on Sunday morning, but if I don't, it's okay. We're going to go after God's presence. We do prayer. We do prayer over here at 5:00 on Friday mornings. It's been absolutely amazing. If you can get there for that. Just be in the house. I'm telling you right now, God is up to something and you don't want to miss it. God gives promises, and I know that God's a promise keeper. I'll see you this weekend at Movement Church. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Something phenomenal is happening. Get your family in the house, get your friends in the house, share this video, let people know. That's how we do it. We got to let people know what's going on. Let them know that there's a move of God taking place at 100 Tippett Road, Angier, North Carolina. Movement Church. God's on the move, and I want to be right in the middle of it. I want us to be so enraptured by the presence of the Lord that hours seem like minutes and minutes just kind of drift off because we're in the presence of the Lord. I love you. God bless you. I'm praying for you this week. Thank you for letting me share this with you. God's doing something, and I want you to be a part of it. It's time to go deep. We've been in ankle deep water. We've been in knee deep water. We've been in waist deep water. Now it's time to get in waters to swim in. God's moving, and I want you to be a part of it. Let's go.